Hello everyone. We're approaching 1 minute left on the hackathon, so get your submissions in. We'll open late submissions for any problems you guys might have, but for the most part, we are going to start ending up and wrapping up the hackathon in around 30 seconds. Believe Sean will help with satiating and satisfying the requests for any late submissions, and we'll discuss the procedure to do that after some basic remarks from me. Thanks all for participating in this hackathon, and we will get started. So, yeah, 5 seconds left, and with that, that marks the end of our hackathon. Alright, so let's get started, shall we? Thanks for everyone who's hopping on. The VOD will be uploaded on the Discord as well as be live on our YouTube, and let's go. So just real quick, we want to thank our sponsors. We could not have done it without them. Everyone from Wolfram, Echo, Desmos, Axe, Your Interview Cake, Satipus, XYZ, GSAP, and of course the Star Hack Alliance. The theme of this hackathon was education and business, and I love to look through everyone's submissions through that. There was a lot of creative designs and a lot of creative projects that I was looking through, and they really impressed me. So I'm really looking forward to going through these submissions. And so if you're still a little bit confused on what you need to submit, you need to submit a dev post submission that's either a proof of concept, a video, or a working prototype. And all these videos are encouraged. I did a workshop with this back last week on March 2nd. Because I had included a lot of tips and how to make your videos and all of that stuff. The recording is on the Discord page, and I will have that up for you guys to look through. Alright, so we're going to go through some participant awards. We have, of course, Gen XYZ, which you can redeem your website with code SHE24. You can always redeem your Wolfram Alpha, Interview Cake, Console, Echo 3D, 1Password subscriptions off there. And of course, you can always redeem your Star Hack League ELO points at 100. I will send out all of the ELO points for the league after the judging ceremony next week. But if there's any challenging or difficulties, please join our Discord and ask for assistance. Someone from our association will be with you. The Star Hack League, just make sure to register your dev post, and we will get that to you in a week's time. So this is just a clarification of the rules that were briefly mentioned. So cross submission to our event is not allowed, but cross submission from our event is acceptable as long as all the code is completed during the duration. We've had numerous submissions that we've received and filtered through that have been submitted in other hackathons that won other awards. And I believe this might be a misinterpretation of the rules, which says that you can submit to other events, but you need to make sure this project was made during the duration of this event. And so Sean has helped me update the rules to make sure that is more legible. The direct rules that has been changed now, and says, well, there's no rules on what you can submit, but follow these guidelines so you can get evaluated. So all work must be done during the hackathon. Ideas, planning, brainstorming may happen before, but presentation and coding must happen during the allocated time. That should be pretty self-explanatory. And this is the part that changed. The cross submission is allowed, but make sure the project follows the theme and that all the work must be done beforehand. And to make sure that we can verify that, it is highly recommended for you guys to include source code. I've looked through many projects, and some of them do not have their GitHub link or a zip or a link that is not working. So I believe that people who are hacking should take a look at their source code and their project submission to see if their link is working and they've included the code, because that helps our process to making sure everything was made during the allotted time and that you guys really qualify for the projects, which is less of a deal for most projects but more of a deal for those projects that are looking to win some prizes. Alright, so let's deal with late submissions. It is not encouraged, but you may submit projects until 3 p.m. today, Eastern Standard Time. It gives you guys a chance to get finish up, fix some basic things, maybe like a link that wasn't working or a video that wasn't finished. And you should get some help from Sean Yu from SH to sort out any submission issues and problems. But make sure your project has been completed by now, though, because if it hasn't been, it's very hard for us to consider your project. I'm, of course, judging, and so we're at SH, we're not only committed to celebrating those who succeed, but also helping those who came a little bit short of success. So next week, come join us for a thorough judging of each project live with me and Sean, so that everyone can learn and grow from this experience. We'll probably do this live at the same time next week, but we will get further details on that, and we will contact the winners a little bit after that submission. So we will work through that. So again, I want to thank everyone for coming and participating in this event. And the next week we'll have all the judging results. And I'll open up the floor to questions now. Alright, so if there isn't anything else, we're going to end the stream. Make sure you can join the Discord and contact Sean for any questions for late submission or anything on that regard. So once again, I want to thank everyone for participating, and we'll post the exact time and link for next week for the judging and results that will be live.